just close down.
There's our Indian gonna be mad. Must be line is great man now. See man, Prince. Indian was a bad boy, I see. The people around here, you know.
But India man owe you $600.
Yeah, Indian have money.
You paid?
No, where's the deal like that? You found money from me, you never get back already, you know. You need to study that.
But what the fucking scoop for this boy?
Why they have to shut it down? Where this came from?
Nah, that is Is that number 10?
Well, it's gotta be somewhere there.
Ah, boy. So you must pass and kick that.
No, man, it's gotta be somewhere there.
You must pass and kick that because it's supposed to be there.
I didn't walk over the side. Gotta be somewhere there, man. The boat over there is not that?
It's a number 10, Gary.
Yeah.
See?
Looks like that, eh?
You kick it.
I mean, man. Yeah, a lot of people been complaining from motherhood about them from the cigarette butt, the fighting, the weed smoking, the pissing, the argument,
Anyway, the Jamaican go is problem, especially
Yeah.
the man.
them out, and fighting, and woman drama, and all kind of
Oh,
things.
bumbo clot, bumbo clot.
Yeah. People had enough.
We can tell me he open a club with Natties. I said, that's a bad idea. You have to find a good place.
Yeah. And there's some association out there to them too. Or you find somewhere.
With them? They can't find no the record there and nobody can go look again. They only get a place because of Indian get the place.
Sure.
But they mean nobody can go record because when they get and say they close on the place because they doing all them shit. They can't get nothing for rent too easy.
Partying and the pitching and the smoking and all. What's a lot of fighting going on.
Woman jama.
Yeah, people self-release. You don't know why they're
The man must be putting it out there and charging and go over charging again.
working on it. At least you say you gotta figure it out. So if anything happens now, you know, there's this problem. And I was doing some research in those alternatives. They say when you putting them in, make sure it's the right,
Yeah, make sure you got the charge for the
it's the right parts and everything because it can affect everything. If you admit, maybe some rectifier or something, man. Although I told them, I said, just take the old one and I rebuild that, man, and take yours, you know. So all them on this change whatever parts and clean it up nice, you know. Sandblast it. Put it back in. Don't tell Michelle. Yeah, I know down home they used to change the brushes and all that stuff.
yeah, and you rectifier you have to change.
Yeah.
Where do I want to rectifier online? You're gonna have like 20 bucks.
Yeah. Rectifier and brushes. You see the long moving start and what those two? Just in solenoid and yeah.
I do that a couple of times and me ain't promising nobody that fucking
Too much time.
fucking country, man.
People at home probably say do them thing. Ooh, chili in here.
Indian country, I don't know for all. I just wait
Cougar doing now?
Cougar and Chimana love.
You guys still come there? That's nice.
Biggest catches of all time. The giant catfish. Recently in Italy's River Po, anglers reeled in an 8.76 foot. Big trouble. While out searching for food, a black bear suddenly found itself cornered by two wild tigers by a river. Instinctively, the bear rose onto its hind legs, trying to appear bigger in a desperate attempt to fend off its attackers. However, the sheer presence of the two tigers was overwhelming, forcing the bear to retreat step by step. Although the bear is strong in its own right, the odds were stacked against it in this 2-against-1 situation. The bear cautiously backed away while staying defensive, but the tigers, sensing attention, did not immediately attack. Instead, they circled it, taunting and testing its resolve as if playing a dangerous game. Slowly, they herded the bear from the water back onto the shore. Strangely enough, the tigers seemed hesitant to unleash their full power, perhaps out of caution or respect for the bear's resilience. For an eternity, the tigers kept testing the bear, pushing it to the water's edge, and then back onto land without ever fully committing to the fight. Eventually, the bear saw an opening, and taking advantage of the tiger's hesitancy, made a swift, cautious retreat back into the safety of the forest. It managed to escape, lucky to live another day.
Some shit that is shared on Facebook now. Okay. Facebook and Instagram. If I find out to it online for like $100, is it right there? Brand new.
Brand new?
A marketplace, yeah. If you want to buy anything, there's a marketplace, yeah. $100 in Marcy.
You know my whole pallet 40 foot with bikes from Japan. All kind of bike. They ban them in America, the man bring them down. Bike, small bike, and the man bring too small. You know, minivan for all drive the man is get back home.
Okay, so
Truck van. I if I get one of them, they're nice.
motorcycle. I forget what it's called, but in my mind, I think it might be Yakuza or Ozozuko. And
How do you get a collection of it?
Yeah, man, see by the way, but you open it yet. So now you pay them, man. The full bike from start to finish.
Man, that is
Man, see, make 100,000 on there. Money back, extra.
nailed into the. Oh, this is
Like a 2 car in the back down the whole thing, you know.
smell that. What is that smell?
Fresh Japanese wood. Ask Mitchell, we got a wood expert here. What kind of wood is this? That's like really.
That's like white pine. Pine.
I don't know what that smell is. It smells like the oldest gas, but just covered all over everything is what it smells like. You know, like put your nose right here and smell.
That's on this
Gas
one.
and fresh wood.
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
like
I'll
this. This is beat.
I want to pump out some of the liquid.
And then change it again.
Alright, so we got a new plan. I think we're going to pull some of these off with a tire
Put
strap.
the clean one on. So quite the head. Walk on it down there. The add front, that's it.
That's good right there. You're like right over it. Dang, isn't it cool? Somebody poured their entire heart, soul, life into this bike.
And they smell
That's a nice bike.
Huh?
I love it.
Nice bike.
This knife is more like a butcher knife. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Elite
It's
knife.
a knife that you cut yourself and then you die. Right. Alright, so the goal is.
Let's take it time,
There we go, it's free.
you know, add some more.
Change the news.
Yes.
First one.
Number one. This
Hey,
is
that's a good deal.
possibly
You got
the
bike container
first
full of
one
bike like that
its
come down
kind
40 foot.
in America.
What bike like that? Look how you walk on that bike.
Good.
We paint job.
Let's start.
I don't know.
I bet you they have to,
Disconnect the battery, drain the fuel.
yeah, or just, yeah. Let me look at my chart, see exactly what bike this is and what I paid for it. Look at 7.7. I see those
Yeah,
all
they're
being
some
separate,
changes,
and that's
so-
three. I think those are all individual
one and
special
two.
Japanese letters.
It's
They
still,
probably
it's still
spell
getting too hot.
This is who built it, the Rock Fighter.
You want to get any heat at all?
Yeah, and then he gave out that much.
What happened to them? Some starting to into the stick stuff.
Yeah, they lose it properly.
Super fast.
And then they can't open good because that's how they open so the monkeys with the teeth. If it didn't open properly, then they got be cold. If it's stuck closed, then it's open.
Japanese.
And when it's stuck open and closed, because it's closed, then it's
West Side
overheat.
Story, I got a marijuana. I got a marijuana.
Yeah, we went home yesterday.
The texture
They
on
put
the
it and
it's smooth to the touch.
fucking thing
but
comes
it looks
in fucking
like
good hot.
it's really pretty.
Just like that.
Look at the list. The reason we're able to import these is because they're over
When you have to
25 years old. That's what
Yeah,
we're
hot
allowed
a little
to
bit,
do.
and it gets a little-
This is an SJR
If they're moving
400,
from cold.
and this is the most expensive bike. This bike was
I don't drive like 15 minutes and it's
1.2
still little much cold.
million yen, $7,800.
Yeah, that's not good.
Almost double everything else that was in there because it's so custom and so made. United States value, I think I lost money on this too. So we're starting off pretty good. How does that smell?
Good. Smells like good gas.
So while we were under the truck, someone looked up Zuko bikes on the internet, and what they found was Instagram. We actually found these bikes. 6 of them. There's 3 in a single headlight. That's the one. That's the one. So I'll have to go back when I'm a little closer. But what we found out was that this amazing machine was hand built by the legendary Japanese motorcycle custom bike builder. The one and only. The guy who never reveals his real name. But you and I know him as Fido_Line on Instagram. His little TikTok almost looks identical. Rumor has it. Looks like it's the greatest one that ever made. And it was the last bike that he made.
He's someone he got there.
Yeah. Look, you can see these people, like, that's their thing. They're all into this. They're all riding these Bozo Zuko bikes. So how this all started, I'm going to import a few bikes, like 3 bikes. And then it ended up being a 20-foot container load, then a 40-foot container load. And then I was filling the whole thing. This bike is a bike I've been trying to get for a long time. And they're worth around $55,000 to $6,000 in America. What did I pay for the Moto Compact Mode? Somewhere around $3,000 for these guys. And it was supposed to be super.
Yeah, that's a
super
nice small bike, boy.
He said these guys. So there's another one in here.
I think there might have been another one. Everything in here was pretty much supposed to be like the cleanest, the cream of the crop, creme de la creme. It's so light.
Check out the bike. That's crazy.
That nice move around bike, Gary.
You see it here
It's
before
like
in
an
Japanese.
aftermarket oil.
Bang your oil.
Here. All right, let's end the journey.
What's that bike here?
Yeah, this
The
one's
Japanese, that easy, boy.
Is it?
yeah.
The next
I
one
don't
there.
know why I got 2 red ones. This bike fell over.
Which one? It's the gold one.
Possibly. That's probably one of the most valuable bikes in this whole thing. And that did not travel well. Hopefully, it got dented or anything like
Got a
that.
lot of bikes in London. Them bikes I've never even seen those before.
Is it a bicycle?
Don't get damaged, boy.
Oh, man, if that happened in transport.
The fiberglass, the light.
Hey, Journey.
You could have gone for the-
Then you could put a bike in the back of your pickup and just drive when you go at Edmonton.
Oh, my God.
Like all the crumbs, fiberglass off of that.
Those Moto Compactos, they're worth around 45 to 5. I paid around 3 something for them. So that's a couple bucks. This is a gold limited edition Honda Monkey. Yeah, I think they only made this in
Oh, yeah, Honda Monkey, a small bike.
Yeah, well,
There's a gold Honda Monkey, you never hear that? Where is the nice?
25 grand.
Japanese.
And obviously the tire's not supposed to be on top of that block. The tire's not supposed to be flat, so maybe it might have popped. You see any damage on the tank, Joe?
No,
Oh yeah, and this
All right,
classic
good.
bikes.
Did this one move also?
I think they both moved. This one might have some damage from the container wall on the handlebar.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, we got a monkey there, gold monkey, that one gold monkey.
Never released him.
You know, hear that bike there?
Oh, look at that, man.
But them bike they bad.
That is sweet.
Motorcycle blood.
On the monkey, and you hear about that?
You never hear that?
No way.
There's a gold monkey, but it's under.
This does not rust in Japan.
You just take better care of stuff.
Gold. Looks like a cool.
Yeah, so we had another jack now to the other side.
From the 80s.
Yeah.
London monkey, limited edition.
There, and it couldn't come enough fast enough.
This bike, this bike is street.
You wanna pump it up?
Pump it again, let me see.
Not just the V50. These bars.
Well, he's sitting now, almost empty.
Them up.
No.
Fold in.
Almost empty.
Well, it only takes this much space. You can stack them real close to each other.
I just some in there.
There we go. Joe, you see that one back there?
Yep.
Those are so rare. That was one of the hardest ones to find. But I was like, I need to have that bike. And I don't know what Harley Davidson is going to think about it. I can't even give you that one. I want them to
Going out?
Yeah.
Oh, let's check with the face, remember?
Pump again. Keep pumping.
But, yeah.
Safety, yeah. Safety fifth, fourth.
Keep pumping.
The tank is nice. The rest is a little rougher than I thought. But I think this was $2,300.
Yeah, go on and keep
I
pumping.
still think this is worth easy $10,000. Now I don't know why. It seems like we got 10% of all the really cool small bikes that are on the continent. The smallest ones are the easiest ones to get out. Especially the Monkey Baja. The one that I wanted was a Monkey Baja with a big giant. It looked like a full-size bike tank. It was really funny looking. A lot of times when they do these special edition monkeys, they're funny looking. Because that's the program. It's a funny looking bike. But even without the big giant tank, it
Hold up.
looks like a little monkey, but in an XR.
Pump.
It's so cool. I'm so pumped about this.
Nailed it.
But they take pretty much one bike and change tank and colors and just do a little funny like the Baja. That's so cool. Cool. I love this.
Pump. A little faster on a slow.
Real bike. It's a big bike.
Journey 7 feet tall. 36, 11, but
We have.
I think he said that. 17 is more normal.
Third.
So I've never heard of this bike. And this one definitely got a little bit of rubber damage. It's called the Honda Squash. Now I still don't understand. Well, we have an English language with syllables and ABC. We have an alphabet. Japan has their own alphabet. It looks like
They're not for here.
and stuff. There's motorcycles.
Yeah.
They were made specifically
Hold on,
for Japan, never made to go to America. Why do they still have English writing? Why can I still read that thing squash?
Pump.
That's our word. Why is it not just all?
Then when it gets stiff.
Can someone answer me that question? All right, so this one, this seat got rubbed. The seat got rubbed up from the other one.
It's stiff.
Well, that might be more help.
Hold.
That's definitely a handlebar or a tag just stuck in.
Pump again.
Here's a windshield for something. Park,
For number
Hold.
park,
number 13.
a lot of mirrors.
Okay, pump and then let it get stiff. That's it.
Scale of what's going on here. This is like a monkey. This is a very little, tiny little bike, but a scooter. It's like a scooter.
Yeah, come on, block it
for
over.
like a 9-year-old. Honda makes the coolest little stuff.
That's it, Governor Gary. I put to the other side, but put on the wheel.
You can't do it like that on this side? On the
All right, so hold on a second.
I'm gonna do it
We're
here.
to the
This
next
is too
part.
front.
We have an update on the Bozo
Oh, but
The
put on the
rumors
wheel.
were wrong. And not only was he not dead, he was alive.
Yeah,
But
that
Psycho
was dirty.
_09 on Instagram responded back to Joe when Joe sent a message on Instagram. Now, for all
I don't think a lot of people do that shit, but it's really good to do that stuff sometimes. Eh?
_09 on Instagram.
Change your liquid and all that.
It's my Asian friend, Tim. So first, Joe sends this message of a picture of the bike and says, this is a very cool bike. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, that's the guy who did it.
Are you
Wow.
worried about this? And Joe says, I live like the beard. Sean bought it, and then sends a link to our YouTube channel.
I see. Please give my regards to Sean. I watch YouTube. Please mention my Instagram.
Then Joe says, I can't wait to get it going and ride it. Are there any things that we should know about? And I think this got translated in a goofy way because of what he said.
There's nothing particularly careful about. Please make it famous.
Then Joe says, can you give me a little feedback on it? Why did you build so many? start making Bobo Google bikes. Also, I think it's got translated kind of funny.
Regarding the production of a similar car body, I am a cycle shop. So let's ride a body that is cool and stands out. Rides them both. And now there are 7 also, the production of has been made for about 17 years. If it's not rude, can you tell me which country you're from?
And then Joe says, USA. And at that moment, the conversation ended and we never heard from him ever again. So, but what's awesome is that this Bobo Google bike, made by us, 409, is possibly the
Give me no last night still?
No. I stay home, boy. You're good.
Sound like you was
I'm not
tired
sitting
when I talked to
in the
you.
situation.
Boy,
I'm
tired as
making
fuck.
nails kind of hanging out like this.